Alright, I'm just getting ready to go out. Jeremy Fragrance has just sent me his 2 fragrances, Office for Men and Date for Men. By the way, stay tuned to the end of the video because there will be a giveaway of 1 full bottle of Office, 1 full bottle of Date for 1 lucky winner, so make sure you watch right to the end. The first thing I want to do is get out there into the real world and get some non-frag head opinions. Now I know how much you guys value female opinions, so I'm going to find some girls. I'm going to find some girls and see which they prefer out of Office and Date. Now where can I find some girls? Maybe a hair and beauty spa? Anyway, I'm going to head out there to see what I can find. If you want to meet me on the street, stay tuned to FM. Revitalize Hair and Beauty Spa. Fortunately, I always carry Office and Date with me, so let's go in and see what the girls think. So I'm here at Revitalize Hair and Beauty Spa with Fran, the owner. Fran, I was just passing by and I thought I'll pop in and just get some opinions on these fragrances, so thanks for agreeing to do it. Alright, so we've got two brand new fragrances here. Have you heard of Jeremy Fragrance?
I don't know.
Hi ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Fragrance here.
Okay, you like fragrances though, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yeah? Do you have a favourite fragrance?
The Baccarat Rouge.
Baccarat Rouge,
Yeah.
great choice. So, I just want you to smell both of these. Let me know what you think. I'm going to get a rating out of 10. And then that's it. So that's the first one.
Okay. Out of 10?
Yeah. Just give it a few sniffs and do you like it?
I do, it's fresh.
It is.
I think.
Yeah. It is. No, definitely. Yeah, it's got some citruses in it. And it's got a bit of woody depth as well.
I'd probably say an 8.
An 8 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Alright. That's the next one.
I think I like that one a bit more.
Okay. Yeah.
It's got a bit more about it. Probably 10.
10 out of 10, brilliant. So when you say a bit more about it,
I just think it seems to have a bit more.
Yeah, compare them. It's definitely sweeter, the Date. So the first one was Office, the second one is Date.
That's probably why I like it.
Okay, so Fran's giving Date 10 out of 10 there. So Jeremy markets these as this being a good office scent, you know, nice and easy, mass appealing. And you like that one? You said you gave that one?
No, I do like that. I like them both.
Okay.
But I'd say if I was to pick, I'd pick the Date.
The Date.
It's got a little bit more sweetness.
It's got some oud. It's got some oud in there. So it's a bit of a richer fragrance. Would you describe it as sexy? A sexy fragrance? Would you like to smell it on your man?
I would, yeah. It'd
Yeah?
make him smell better than it does now.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what would you think would be a good price to pay for each of these?
Well, perfume's quite expensive, so I don't know.
All right. Well, let me tell you what they're retailing at. So, Date is brand new. It's only just come out, so it's a little bit more expensive. It's about £185.
Okay.
And Office, you can get a little bit cheaper. This is about £140.
Right. Okay.
All right, but this will probably come down in price a little bit. Would you pay £180 for 100ml of Date, which is that
I
fragrance
think
there?
so. Yeah. I mean, considering the one I wear now is reasonably expensive, I think sometimes it is.
Yeah, you're right. Baccarat Rouge is expensive, isn't it? Yeah. More expensive than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
So I'm here with Tyler. Tyler's going to smell Office for Men and Date for Men. So first of all, here is Office for Men. So it's just sprayed on the end there. So have a smell.
Smells quite fresh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Do you like it? Is it a fragrance that you'd like to smell on a guy?
Ish. Yeah.
Yeah? So it's alright. What would you give it out of 10, do you think? If a guy came into
7.
The 7 out of 10? Okay, great. So this is the second one. This is the newer one of the 2 fragrances. What's happened with these fragrances? There's a YouTuber called Jeremy Fragrance, and he's released his own fragrance, and these are his first 2, so I'm just getting lots of opinions. Yeah.
I quite like that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You prefer that to
That
Office?
one, yeah. Smells like fresh and I don't know, something I can't smell.
Yeah. I mean, if people aren't used to talking about fragrances, so you're right, it does have a freshness.
Yeah.
But it's sweeter and it's got ingredients in it that make it a little more deeper and richer. And so this is Office. So he's saying that this is a good scent, safe scent for a guy to wear in the office. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it exciting enough for you?
Not really.
No. Date.
Yeah.
You like?
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
So you gave Office a 7. What would you give Date out of 10?
Like an 8, 9. 9
out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. And do you think it's a good date fragrance if your guy was wearing it going out for dinner or the cinema or whatever? You'd like it?
Yeah.
All right. Now, the prices of these. Office for Men is £140 and Date is £185. Would you pay for your guy? Would you pay £185 for Date?
No.
No?
I'd pay
for 100 ml of, so it's this bottle.
No.
It's 100 ml.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah? You like it? You
Yeah.
think it's worth it? Great, alright. Tyler, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Megan. Megan's going to rate the 2 fragrances as well, so let's start off with Office. Do you like fragrances, Megan?
Yeah. It's nice, it is fresh. It's like, it reminds me of like another that I've smelled before, do you know, like similar to like another fragrance.
Yep, I agree. Yep. You ever smelled Dior Sauvage before? Do you know that? You know that one? Yeah, it's got similarities to that.
Yeah, that's what it's definitely similar.
There's an ingredient called ambroxan which is in this and which is in Dior Sauvage, so it does have, it's not exactly the same, but you're right.
But you've got like similar bits into it, haven't there?
So it smells like a kind of guy's fragrance that you've smelled around before that you used to smell. Is it a nice smell? Do you like it?
I like it. It's like a clean smell as well though. Do you know, like when someone walks past and you're like, do you know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah. Alright, out of 10, what would you give that? Smell it again while you rate it if you like.
Yeah, probably 7 or 8.
Yeah, you can, they're on my hands as well, so you can smell it, see if it smells. Sometimes it's a bit different. You like it?
7, 8, yeah.
Yeah, 7 or 8, should we say 7.5?
Yeah, 7.5.
Right, so that's the second, this is Date.
Yeah, this one, it's like sweet, really sweet. Yeah, I like that one.
Much sweeter.
Yeah.
Much richer as well. And
Yeah.
So this is described as or being sold as a date scent.
Yeah.
So do you think it's a good date scent if a guy was out with you and you know, would you think he was smelling sexy?
Yeah. Because you need like a stronger smell. Do you know? If you're going out for dinner and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely.
All right. And what would you give Date out of 10?
9.5.
Okay. 9.5. That's great. So. Date's doing well so far. Do you wear fragrances yourself?
Yeah, I like wearing a mixture of like, I've got Paco Rabanne, I've got Polo, Ralph Lauren, do you know, like loads of different ones.
Yeah, great, so you're quite into your fragrances.
Yeah.
But you don't watch fragrance channels on YouTube? No. Well, you might do now. Now you're on one.
Yeah.
Megan, that's brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, one last thing. Prices. The one that you like, the 9.5, that's selling at the moment for about £185. The Office one is about £140.
Yeah.
So you liked that. You give it a 9.5. Would you pay £185 for it? That's
probably.
For 100 ml.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe on like a special occasion.
For a special occasion? Great. I think a date night is a special occasion. Isn't it? Always. All right. So you know what you're buying people for Christmas.
I know. Yeah. Christmas hasn't started.
Megan, you're a star. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Hayley's going to rate Office and Date. So, do you like fragrances, Hayley? Do you wear them? Yeah. What do you wear?
Dior.
Which Dior?
The ladies Dior.
Okay.
Joy, is it?
Yeah. All right. Nice choice.
And Lancome La Vespa.
Okay. Great. So, just let me know what you think of these 2 fragrances. You don't have to describe them, but if anything comes to mind, that's great. And then we'll just get a rating off you. So here's the first one. This is Office for Men. So this is marketed as a good, safe office fragrance. Your kind of thing?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's like fresh and clean.
Fresh and clean. Yeah, definitely.
That one's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And then this is Date for Men. It's just on that in there.
That's a lot stronger. that's like a
stronger.
A man's smell. Like fragrance smell. I like that one better.
You like that one better?
Yeah.
Okay, what would you rate Office out of 10, just off the top of your head? Smell it again if you want while you're rating it.
5.
Yeah.
That one 8.
So 8 out of 10, brilliant. And would you pay, retailing at the moment, price will come down eventually, but it's retailing because it's brand new, for about 185 for a 100ml bottle like that?
Yeah.
Do you like it enough that you maybe buy that for your man?
Yeah, because it'll last. It's like quite a strong smell, so I think
it does last. It's got great longevity. So yeah, you'd have no problem buying that. Yeah. Okay. Do you think is it a sexy smell? Is it a good date night smell?
I think so, because it's quite strong, and I think you would smell it a lot longer.
So if you were out on a date with your guy and he was sprayed this on, you'd be like, it's going to be a good day.
Yeah, it's a strong smell. Yeah, I like that one best.
Good. Hayley, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm here with Lindsay. Lindsay's going to test Office and Date. So as with the others, we'll start with Office. So how are you doing, Lindsay? Thanks for doing this.
No,
do you wear fragrances yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you wear?
Jo Malone.
Oh, nice.
Pomegranate Noir, Lime Basil.
Yeah. A lady who knows her fragrances.
Yeah.
What do you think of Office for Men?
Nice.
You like it?
Yeah.
What does it make you think of any particular kind of guy? Obviously it's marketed for someone to wear in an office. Do you think it would be good for that, or do you think?
Yeah, it's quite heavy.
Yeah? Okay.
You know, for a day scent.
For a day scent, okay. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, it's nice and fresh scent, clean, isn't it? Yeah.
Clean, yeah.
So this is Date for Men. So this is marketed as a sexy date fragrance.
Okay.
So see if you think that's what it is to you.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
A bit more of an evening.
Yeah, it's deeper and richer and sweeter. That one. Would you describe it as a sexy fragrance for a man to wear? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer out of Office and Date?
I'd say Date.
Date.
Yeah.
So out of 10, what would you get off Office?
Probably like 7.
7? Yeah. And Date, what would you give Date out of 10?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this is the bottle. It's 100ml. Date is retailing for about £185.
Right.
Do you like the scent enough to think, maybe buy that for your fella? And
it's a little bit on the pricey side.
Yep.
It is nice though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't know.
Yeah. So undecided on the price.
Yeah.
Brilliant. All right.
Okay.
Lindsay, thanks very much.
No, you're very welcome.
Cheers. I've got Rachel here. Rachel literally just stepped into the salon to have her hair done, and I grabbed her. She was all ready to go, and I said, "No, come on, give me your opinion on these fragrances." So thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Do you wear fragrances yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what do you wear? Do you have a favourite?
I like I don't really like the flowery ones. I like a bit more like subtle ones. So.
Okay, great. So we've got 2 fragrances from a very big YouTuber called Jeremy Fragrances, released his own fragrances.
Okay.
There's going to be a whole line, but there's 2 at the moment. So this is the first one called Office. So this is marketed as a good kind of safe-ish scent for a guy to wear in the office.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Out of 10, just on first impressions, what would you give?
Maybe like a 7.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
Great. So this is Date for Men, so you know which situation this is supposed to be for.
Oh yeah, no, I really like that one.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
So this is sweeter, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a bit more
I'd
depth.
prefer that one for my husband actually than that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Definitely.
I think this is a little more characterful and more daring.
Yeah.
Date. Still relatively safe, in my opinion. I think from your reaction, I think you would describe it as a sexy date night fragrance.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like I said, I don't like the sort of the more like fruity, like flowery ones. So that the Office one was a bit more like leaning that way, whereas this one I would totally buy it for my husband. It's like.
Okay, would you buy it at £185 for 100ml?
It's more than I'd normally spend, but like for a special occasion,
Yeah, so if it's for a special occasion, I think if you really like something, then the value is in how much you like it.
Yeah.
And
if you find something that you've got, So.
All right, brilliant. Well, Rachel, thank you for your opinion.
No problem.
Cheers. All right.
This is so sexy, guys.
Okay, so I think we can pretty definitively say that everyone in that video preferred Date over Office. Out of a possible 60 points that each fragrance could have got, Office got 41.5, pretty respectable, nothing wrong with that. But Date got an astonishing 55.5. Some great results, some 10 out of 10s, a 9, 9.5, they loved it. I think what people liked, what these girls liked about the fragrances was the sweetness of Date. I think whilst they liked Office, maybe it was a little bit safe, not quite as interesting and sensual, whereas Date I think really drew them in. I just want to compare Date a little bit to this fragrance. It doesn't smell the same, but it's in the same ballpark. If you're wondering what Date smells like this. I would say Date smells higher quality than this. This smells a little more synthetic, doesn't quite have the depth. It's got an added bubblegum sweetness. It's got quite a piercing sweetness from that fruity pear note. So I don't get the fruity pear sweetness with Date, but they do remind me of each other just a little bit. I'd say Date has more depth and it's a little woody. And I just want to share my opinions on these fragrances briefly as well. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but with Office and Date, you know, personally I don't think these fragrances are aimed at me. I don't think they're aimed at frag heads. I don't think they're aimed at collectors or people who are very experienced with niche fragrances. These fragrances are more on the designer side. They're not what I'm used to spending this amount of money on a niche fragrance. Personally, if I was going to spend the money on what these fragrances cost, then I have, you know, a lot of niche fragrances that I would prefer to spend that money on over these, but they're not aimed at me. I'm used to smelling very complex, very expensive niche fragrances. Most people out there, as you saw in the video, aren't used to smelling fragrances as complex as that, and sometimes those fragrances can be a little too challenging. Jeremy's intention is not to produce a challenging fragrance, it's to produce fragrances that are mass appealing. These two fragrances both absolutely do that. They're not game changers, they're not the best fragrances in the world, but in terms of what they're trying to do in the sandpits that these two fragrances are playing in, they do a very good job. I am more than happy to wear both of these fragrances. I think they're really nice. Office is kind of along the lines of Sauvage, so it's got a freshness, it's got a woodiness, it's got that very designer ambroxan smell. A little bit of that on Date as well, but not quite to the same extent. This definitely is smoother, sweeter, richer. I don't really get any oud in this. Maybe there's a bit of oud in there, just stabilizing things, helping the other notes, but it's definitely not an oudy fragrance. I think if it was a strong oud, it would be too divisive and not mass appealing enough. Date is my favourite of the two. I would agree with everyone's opinion that you just saw in the video. I think it's a really nice fragrance. I would very happily wear this on a day. I would happily wear this as a day scent, as sort of a signature scent, you know, when you just want something that's not challenging, something that's mass appealing, nice to wear, has great longevity. Both these fragrances have fantastic longevity. I also think Date would be a great club scent. I know Jeremy's got Club on the way, but for me, this has got that sweetness and that masculinity that I think would work well as a club scent. So both really versatile. My preference is Date. If you want to have a chance to win a full bottle each of these fragrances, then I have an Office and I have a Date, which I'm going to be giving away to one lucky subscriber. All you've got to do is drop a comment down below, let me know why you'd be interested in winning these fragrances, and I will use a random comment picker in around a week's time. So if you just drop a comment, make sure you like the video, obviously make sure you subscribed. What I'm going to do in around a week's time, we have Christmas coming up, so it might get a little longer than a week, but bear with me. But do keep checking back, because I'm going to pin the name of the winner at the top of the comments, and I'm also going to respond to the winning comment. So make sure you check back to the video, check your notifications, because that is how I will inform the winner. I'm going to say it's UK only, guys. It's really difficult for me to post these abroad. I could try, there's every chance they would get pulled up by customs and get lost, and you would never receive them. So just to make sure that the winner receives these, okay, it's UK only. So if you want to win, drop a comment down below. So I hope you found it useful to hear my opinions on these 2 fragrances, and I really hope you enjoyed and found it useful to hear the opinions of the girls. I want to thank the girls at Revitalize Hair and Beauty Spa. Thanks Fran for letting me come in and do that at very short notice. Really appreciated it, and you all did great. Quick plug for Revitalize as a thank you for helping me to put this video together. If you're in the Bolton area, they are in Horwich. Fantastic salon. If you want a gent's haircut or a lady's haircut, they do everything. So do go in there and show them a bit of support. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful. Remember, keep tuning into FM and keep smelling good.